Hi guys! I'm live. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. So ngayon, I'm going to cook beef stew using my Crockpot. So today I have quite a busy day and maghatid ako sa airport ng mga bagets. At dahil wala akong time magluto ng tutok na tutok, pero mas gusto kong kumain sa bahay. Dahil alam niyo naman, nakakatakot lumabas ngayong panahong ito. Kaya today, I will use my Crockpot. Ayan siya. So my Crockpot, I just bought this for like $5 from Target. Sa Amerika pa talaga nanggaling eh. Pero I'm sure any slow cooker will do the job. Kaya later, when I put my beef stew, I'll put it on the low setting, as in low, and that means it will take 12 to 14 hours to cook something. And right now, the time is 11:25, and 11:25 round trip the whole day, and I'll be back around 12 midnight. Nah, I don't think so. I'll probably be back by 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So when I'm back by 8 p.m., dinner is almost ready. I don't want to put it on a high setting because I don't like to leave things working while I'm away. So still okay. Low settings ng slow cooker. The first time I saw a slow cooker was in Los Angeles, California, when we went on a day trip with my friend's family, and then his wife, shout out to Julie, she left her Crockpot cooking beef beer stew, and that's when I first fell in love with the Crockpot because it's so convenient. You leave it cooking the whole day, and pagbalik mo, luto na siya. Ayan, and that's why today I will cook beef stew, just the basic beef stew, and leave it there in the crock pot so that when I come back, it's already cooked. I put out all my ingredients and I will use the carrots later when it's nearly done. Usually I add the carrots on the last 2 or 3 hours of slow cooking so that they don't get too mushy, and the potatoes. But right now I'll just prepare the beef, which I got from Costco, and then I will put it there in the crock pot and leave it the whole day cooking. Ayan. So let's start. Oh, and also I use 2 separate chopping boards. Ayan. Hello, Ate Karen. So I use one chopping board for veggies, and I use another chopping board for meat. The other side of the veggies chopping board will be for another function. So one chopping board for each para hindi sila cross contaminate. Okay, so I have another chopping board here for pork and another chopping board for chicken. Mas delikado yung chicken eh, kaya dapat nakaseparate talaga yung chopping board ng chicken. So I don't know how many grams this is, maybe half a kilo. Ang dami, akin lahat. No, this is probably 1/3 a kilo of, almost half a kilo of beef. So I'll chop it off and put it in the crock pot. Hello, Mary Jane Vlogs. How are you doing today? So yeah, so let's start chopping the meat. Wash it again just to make sure it's clean. Well, it's from Costco. It's probably clean already. So let's I'll just cut it in cubes and then put everything in the crock pot. Later I'm using a phone now and not my webcam because I wanted to be mobile and wireless so that I can send you how it looks like later on my crockpot. So I'm cutting it in 1-inch cubes, typical of beef stew, or in Philippines could be caldereta, but I'm not using caldereta. I'm not cooking caldereta. I'm just cooking a very basic beef stew. And sometimes we like basic. Mas masarap yung basic, di ba? Simpleng-simple lang. Konti lang ang ingredients. Huwag na natin pahirapan. So, okay. So, here's my meat. Okay. And then I'll chop off the onions and tomatoes and put them all in the slow cooker. Yes. So, I better switch this on to low heat. It will take a while. I'll put it on high heat first so that it has a good jump start. Put the meat in there. Thank you very much, Mary Jane. Next time mag-tour. Tour talaga para ang laki. Okay, so meat is there. Let's season the meat with salt and pepper. Okay, so yeah. I'll focus it here instead, ha? Ayan. Hindi ko kita. Okay, so let's this is the slow cooker. Let's season the meat. I usually use Himalayan pink salt. Yum. Oops. And then I always like freshly ground peppers because they give a certain aroma. Ayan. I will only use 1 clove of garlic because I don't want it too garlicky. I want the flavor to be basic. I won't chop the garlic because this is going to be slow cooked. So I'll just crush the garlic and put it there. Crush the garlic. There you go. And then I chose the overripe tomatoes because they will give the best sauce. So I'll wash them and then put them in there. Normally, I could use a tomato sauce, but I don't like it for now. I just want to keep it really simple. So I'll just have the tomatoes and then put it there like that. There. So it looks like that. Okay? And then let's put the onions. I have to chop the onions. Hello everyone, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. So, I'm cooking beef stew, slow cooked. And that means by the time I arrive back home tonight, it should be just the right time to have it ready. use lots of onion, the entire large onion, because they will dissolve anyway in the slow cooker. So, siya yung magiging soup base niya. My Vietnamese student who was here the other day didn't like onion. So, I didn't know it was possible pala to do something without onion. So, well, that's her style. But we could have added the onion last in the cooking of Vietnamese pho. Ayan. So, ready na si onion. I like this $5 Crockpot because it's so cheap and convenient. So I love throwing everything in the Crockpot slow cooked. And the thing with the Crockpot or the slow cooker is you put some water, just enough to let it sip. There you go. Konti pa. And a few more. The idea is that the meat should be submerged in water. Yeah, it is submerged. There you go. So that should be okay for now. Yes. So when I come back later, the slow cooked beef stew will be ready. So there you go. Approximately 12 minutes preparation time and a lot of waiting time. You don't have to wait. You can do more things. Just leave it in the low mode and then cover and then come back overnight, or in my case, at the end of the day, and have it for dinner. Dinner will be ready. So I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you like this episode in cooking beef stew with a crock pot. Bye bye. See you next episode.